Marshals ready. Drivers ready. Down and quiet. All right, so we're good at the top side. Everybody tumbling down the hill.
D-main off
Camron
running.
Madsen leading the way.
Delorenzo,
Morelli top three. Larson,
again a rough
Tony
start.
Veno Sr. in the top 5. This is
For
Sportsman
the top
truck, the
qualifier of the
main
main event. He slips to 4th.
10-minute main event, top 3 moving on again.
Lap. And the all-red truck going through the double, triple, followed by Justin Delorenzo and Alex Merelli fighting his way up from 9th on the grid to 3rd. 10-minute Sportsman truck D-main. Looking for the top 3 to bump up to the next main event. Madsen, Delorenzo, Merelli, Larson, and Tony Veno Sr. with Kale Michel, one of the bump-up drivers, up to the 6th spot.
Alex Merelli, 4 back, and then Davy Tipton right there. Tipton and Larson, Michael, Kale Michel from 13th up to 6th.
1 minute and 30 seconds into this 10-minute main event.
Doing good. He's up to 9th. Couple of them off the track early on here. We've got 8:15 remaining. 8:15 to go. John Liu trying to make a pass here through the quad section. Oh, and I got another one in there.
Cameron Madsen from 3rd on the grid, taking over the top spot and coming by the line right here with a 44.2. Stretching out a 2-second lead over Camron Madsen. Then Davy Tipton moving up to the 3rd spot. Alex Merelli slipping to at least 4th. Alan Larson fighting his way back to 4th. Kale Michel up to 5th. John Liu to 6th. Michel and Liu, a couple of bump-up drivers, to 5th and 6th, trying to go up another rung on the alphabet ladder here. 2:30 down in 7 minutes, 30 seconds remaining.
Car 5, 3, and 8. Watch the back straightaway. Now it's clear. It's up. Well, he already did that. And it came up.
Delorenzo coming by the line with a 43.981, taking over the top spot early on in this one. Looks like one car getting carried off in no hurry at all. So Delorenzo leading the way, Tipton 2nd, Madsen 3rd. Delorenzo's last lap, a 43.981. He's got a 2.5-second lead. He was a half-second slower than the truck behind him, Davy Tipton, last lap, going way wide after the washboard section. A little upset after hitting those big bumps. Around the off-camber. And over the last step-up jump across the finish line. Delorenzo with no urgency at all. Camron Madsen running 3.7 seconds back. Madsen made up 3.5 seconds on the last lap alone, cutting the lead in half. Davy Tipton was in the 3rd transfer spot. Tipton, now John Liu, one of our bump-up drivers, finished 2nd in the E-main event, up into a transfer spot in this D-main event, trying to move up again. With a double down the backside, gets Davy, does Alan Larson, and 3:12 goes by. So I've got Liu now up into the top 3. I've got 3:12 4th, and Alan Larson, I believe that is, in 5th, and he's off pace. 4 minutes and 30 seconds left to go. We're approaching the halfway point. Uh-oh, one car getting off the bridge there, driving right underneath it. That was about as good as that could have possibly turned out. Delorenzo, Madsen, Liu. The transfer spot drivers, Liu and Wells, were 2nd and 3rd in the E-main. And 3.2 seconds apart for the final transfer spot out of the D-main into the C. Delorenzo with the long lap. 47-0. Now 2.5 seconds back behind Camron Madsen. Madsen the race leader. Delorenzo second. Lou third. Wells fourth. And Larson fifth. John Lou running 14.7 seconds behind second place driver Dustin Delorenzo. Got to make the top 3 to transfer into the next race. We are taking a break from racing after race number 17 so that the drivers in all 8 main events can have a short practice session on the track, having not hit the course with their Nitro trucks and electric buggies since Thursday. A chance to learn how the track has changed and also give their vehicles a shakedown after what was surely a rebuild yesterday. 6:05 down, 3:55 remaining. 9.5 second lead for Camron Madsen over Dustin Delorenzo. John Lou in solid possession of the third spot now, 12.8 seconds up on Alan Larson. Larson started from the front of the grid here in this race, dropped way back, now fighting his way back to the 4th position. Unfortunately, 16 seconds out of a transfer spot. He's only 1.4 seconds up on Sherwin Balwing. Oh, catching the wing there on the face of the last triple. Race leader Camron Madsen able to afford mistakes like that with still an 8-second lead at the line, though it will be smaller than that this lap after such a mistake after crossing the finish line. Closest battle on the track is Alan Larson and Sherwin Balwing for 4th as they try to catch up to John Lou in the 3rd position. Balwing with a personal best 44.032. He's moved around Alan Larson. Larson dropping 8.1 seconds back into 5th. And Balwing is 17.5 seconds behind John Lou for the final transfer spot. Here's Camron Madsen in the all red, trying to make his way around some slower traffic. He's 4 seconds up on Dustin Delorenzo.
Delorenzo with a 52.2. So Delorenzo falls down to 3rd. Then it's Balwing way back, Larson.
42.7 for John Lou last time by. Was the fastest car on the track, 8 seconds faster than Camron Madsen.
Tipton, Merelli, Morin, Coleman, and
Cuts the lead down to just 6.2 seconds.
wish for better luck for those guys. Alan Larson, 26 back from a transfer.
Alan Larson 26 seconds behind the transfer drivers. Dustin Delorenzo with the final spot to the C main event at the moment. Sherwin Balwing less than a second behind Alan Larson. Lost the 4th position on that last lap, which allowed Larson back into the spot.
It's amazing how much downforce a little wing can give you, and that's not just on the straightaway or anything, it's in the turns. It kind of balances that.
Camron Madsen down the back straightaway, up on right 2 wheels, riding a bicycle down the straightaway. One truck hard into the hay bales. Turn marshal on the move. That was athletic.
Puts it in the hay bales. Alan Larson now 19 back. That time by Dustin Delorenzo, a 51.3, rough lap. Alan Larson with a 44. Sherwin with a 51. 1 minute left. John Lou and Camron Madsen, your leaders right together.
John Lou out front
Cameron
from 14th on the grid. Transferred 1 main event already.
right behind him
45 seconds
is
left.
John Lou.
And Camron Madsen now moving up to the, or moving down to the 2nd spot. Justin Delorenzo still holding on to the final transfer position. Personal best last time by for both Delorenzo and Larson.
30 seconds left.
Allen right out the wheelie through that roller section or double step up section. 20 seconds remaining on the clock now. 20. Here's your leader right here, the red, number 3.
15 seconds left.
Camron Madsen with John Lou in tow. Those guys have a huge advantage on Dustin Delorenzo. There's Kale Michel running in 6.
Just a couple seconds remaining here in this 8-scale Sportsman truck D main. Justin Delorenzo getting by for a final lap, and so the top 3 locked in to transfer positions to go to the Sportsman truck C main event. Madsen, Liu, and Delorenzo
So everybody going to be done at the start-finish line.
moving up one step closer to the A main. John Liu bumping up for a second time.
After starting on pole, he's 4th.
And here is Camron Madsen coming across the finish line. A little flourish to the finish. And from 3rd on the grid, 1st in this D main event, Madsen going to the C. John Liu from 14th on the grid, passing 12 cars and making his way to the C main event.
Finishing out in the top 3.
And Justin Delorenzo,
Kale Michel.
even with a long last lap here.
Tony Veno Sr. finished out.
Justin
There's
Delorenzo.
Justin Delorenzo.
Justin Delorenzo's done, and so the top 10 making the finish, including Anthony Mascarenas.
I need you to tag. That's Camron Madsen, John Liu, Justin Delorenzo, and Alan Larson. I need you 4 to tag. Behind them,
You are watching the 2018 Dirt Nitro Challenge coming to you live from the Savox Racing broadcast booth here at the Fear Farm RC Raceway in Phoenix, Arizona. Our coverage this week brought to you by A-Main Hobbies and ProTech RC, along with Lead Finger Racing, team associate.